What's good, everyone? Vice here, back with another video. And today, guys, I'm going to be talking about God of War Ragnarok, and we got some new information from David Jaffe. So he had the effects artist of God of War on his stream, and he ended up talking about the game a little bit. Now, he doesn't go into any detail, of course, because he wants to, obviously keep a lot of things under wraps, but he ends up talking about how it was working with Eric Williams. And Eric Williams is the director of God of War Ragnarok, and also happened to be the combat designer for the previous game. So he has a lot of history with the franchise, and David Jaffe and Cory Barlog hold him to a very high regard. So it seems like this game is in good hands, and the information that we just received from this effects artist should definitely give people a lot of faith in Eric Williams. So the first thing that we learned from David Jaffe's stream is that Eric Williams has a very hands-on approach to gameplay. Now, in comparison to Cory Barlog, apparently he left a lot to the game designers to, figure things out. But since Eric Williams has a lot of experience working on the combat within the God of War franchise, it seems like he has way more of a hands-on approach. This is very good news to me because it makes me feel like this combat is going to see a huge improvement. Since this guy has so much experience, then I can only imagine what we can expect as far as boss fights and just new weapons, maybe magic. I really think that this game is going to shock a lot of people when it comes to gameplay and the combat, because from what we've seen thus far, it doesn't seem like there's much of a difference, from that, short trailer, which is why a lot of people are, jokingly calling it DLC because they didn't really notice much of a difference. But of course, that was almost a year ago. So it's safe to say that there's probably a lot of features that we haven't seen, and I really can't wait to see that. I think that this game, just because Eric Williams is working on it, will have probably better combat than 2018. I'll be very shocked if it doesn't. To move on from that, another thing the developer mentioned was that the story is stronger than the last games. Now, this is really big news because God of War 2018 really captured lightning in a bottle. It's a reboot that actually worked, and to a lot of people, God of War 2018 is one of the best games in the franchise, if not the best. So for a reboot to do that and to be game of the year, for it to sell 20 million plus copies, it really captured lightning in a bottle. So to hear that the story is stronger than the last games is really big news. So we're hearing about the combat, right? How the combat is looking to be better, right? Because Eric Williams is more hands-on, and now the story is supposedly stronger than the last games. So you put two and two together, it's like chances are this game might actually live up to the hype. So hopefully this effects artist is correct. Now, of course, with the story, that's his opinion, so we don't know. Yeah, I can't wait for this game. I love that the devs are very excited about what they're working on, and that's really just giving me a lot of hope. Because it's like when a game doesn't have a lot of gameplay out there, a lot of information, then you start thinking that, okay, maybe the developers are worried. Maybe things aren't going well. But the God of War devs they've really reiterated and stated time and time again that, this game is awesome and we're not ready for it. So I really appreciate that. Hopefully we get to see more from it. But of course we got the release date, so it's only a matter of time. And I really can't wait. So stay posted for more God of War content in the future, guys. We're getting closer and closer to the release date. So make sure to subscribe to the channel for more content. I'll see you all in the future. Vice out. Peace.